2K Sports Annual Noche. And in the first game of a back-to-back, is managing minutes a priority for the coaching staff, Doris?
I think, Brian, for coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation. Well, let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got Andre Drummond, George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in a 2-guard. Now here's George. Pass to Drummond. Drummond double-teamed from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Here's Marshall. Back to Williams. Washington, a screen on Maxey. And the officials call a traveling violation. Down low. Here's Grimes. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
The Mavericks on offense. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Now here's Oubre. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Here's Maxey, and there's the drive, and the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, converting through contact there. Maxey's showing great body control.
Thompson outside. Pass to Marshall. The 3-ball. Again, the miss by Dallas. Here's Philadelphia. And here's George. The fadeaway. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Now, this is a reliable aspect of Paul George's game. That in-between jumper is pure.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Maxey, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26 and a half a game.
Look at how confident Kelly Oubre is in the catch and shoot. You know why? Because he worked at it.
Timeout. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Checked in for Dallas. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. You look at Dallas, they'd be watching from home if the playoffs started today. They're hoping to make a final push.
Checking out Dallas, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Now here's Washington, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Thompson, no good. Philadelphia leading by 6. From the wing, that one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Maxey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's a tough shot to defend when Maxey pops up out of nowhere.
Williams passes to Powell. Now Thompson. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Klay Thompson's so adept at using the pick and roll to his advantage. Takes what the defense gives him.
Maxey against Williams. And it's Maxey missing. Mavericks trail by 6. There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. There's a screen by Marshall. Here's Williams. Paul George pulls down the board.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Williams. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Fast break, here we go. Here's Grimes. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Washington. Thompson scanning the floor. To the middle. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Dante Exum is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Christie in at the 3 slot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes a first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Powell. to Dinwiddie. Lets the three fly. Walker pulls down the board. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point game. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Exum. Dinwiddie outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
Edwards, a pass to Butler. Now here's Walker. Clock at 6. Pass to Oubre. Outside Butler. From behind the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Dallas shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he knocks down the first one. And Dallas making a change here. Martin's checked in. Hits both from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Outside Walker. Yep, count it. Walker's got his first 2 points. Here's Exum. Yet to see a basket. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Oh, nice D from Walker. Philadelphia leading by 4. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. Then on Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, that's where you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Walker. Here's Dinwiddie. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Butler surveying the floor. No good from outside. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the inside. Edwards, a pass to Dinwiddie. And it's all tied up. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And looking at overall steal numbers, here are the teams that continue to wreak havoc. The 76ers, fourth.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Maxey. George for three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
Christie passes to Williams. To the paint. Oh, George with a steal. Outside Maxey. Baseline jumper. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks trail by 3. Washington outside. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Drummond. To the left side wing. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, such a rarity these days, but Andre Drummond is a true 5. The guy wants to work on the interior.
Back to Williams. Inside. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Thompson against George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
George hits them both.
Boy, Paul George continues to prove himself an elite offensive threat.
Thompson outside. The kick out to Williams. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Sixers ahead, leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Dallas Mavericks.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp down in the second half, man. Better communication and multiple efforts.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George has been sensational.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers, leading by 5. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then it's Maxey, then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Grimes in at the 2. And the jam by Drummond.
Andre Drummond has attacked the glass offensively as long as he's been in the league. Boy, those second chance points come quickly to this guy.
Now here's Washington, still without a bucket. Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Grimes, an important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Pass to Drummond. Over Washington, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Boy, you love the kind of space that Andre Drummond eats up on the interior. Some guys don't play up to their size. Andre Drummond sure does.
Here's Christie. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And the three-pointer goes.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Maxey surveys. And here's Oubre from the arc. Drains the triple. Oubre's got 6.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Marshall. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Grimes. Nice D from Thompson. Mavericks trail by 7. Out to the right wing. Washington passes to Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%. You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Pass to Grimes. To the middle. Here's George. No luck on that one. Nice D from Thompson. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Washington against Drummond. Washington inside. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's George. Tightly guarded. That one's good for 2. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, very efficient. Paul George is a finisher in the painted area.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Ryan, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. group substitution here for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Washington. Edwards comes in for Thompson. Exum's checked in for Christie. And it's Dinwiddie in for Williams. Now here's George. He's got 9. He hits the back iron and sinks it. George has got 4 points this quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
And he drops the first.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
Spencer Dinwiddie, one of those players that seems to have improved with every passing season, and his numbers back that up. This guy just keeps getting better.
For 3, George. Edwards pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Exum attacking. Back to Dinwiddie. Powell sets a screen. Fires it. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Dinwiddie's got 10.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie does such a good job of understanding what the defense is going to give him. How about that pick and roll play? That's nice.
Here's Bona. No points so far. 27 seconds left in the third quarter here. Nice shot by George.
Well, this is a team that depends on Paul George to fill it up. Such a skilled, versatile scorer.
Butler against Dinwiddie. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Off target at the rim. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Spencer Dinwiddie, Edwards out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Dante Exum, and it's Martin in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
You can see he's starting to find his comfort zone, and there's a rhythm about what Spencer Dinwiddie's doing right now.
Butler passes to Walker. Edwards with it. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Edwards got himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Dinwiddie outside. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And it's Bona missing. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Dinwiddie. To tie it up on the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
And this is where Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a big-time threat. On the drive, able to absorb the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Now here's Butler. Shoots over Dinwiddie. The shot by Butler, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Martin misses. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Walker. There's a screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul of the game. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The 76ers going with a whole new group out there. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
As always, Allie, we thank you. George passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Pass to Marshall to take the lead. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Maxey. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Dallas is going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Washington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Now for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Good on the second one. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Maxey passes to Oubre. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Christie. Out to Thompson. Pass to Marshall. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Dallas. Philadelphia leading by 3. And Maxey, here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And what a slash by Maxey. I mean, so good at forcing the defense's hand.
No good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Thompson right side. The 3. Nice shot by Christie.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
George, no good. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. That gives them the lead. Thompson's got 11 in the second half.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
George scanning the floor. The kick out to Maxey. Launches it. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Now here's Williams. On the wing, Thompson. Ooh, nice D from George. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 1-point game. Here's Oubre. Money.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 52 seconds left in the fourth. On the wing, Thompson. And George with some nice D. Here's Grimes. Christie with a rebound. Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now Thompson. From downtown. He's off from three. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
13.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 5. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Here's Thompson. Will it go? The shot off that time. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Williams from long range. Laces one from 3. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke.